Hi guys, hi. You're going all the way over here. You're going all the way over here. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Anyway, yep. Randomly, I keep thinking about Pet Cemetery. I don't know. What about Pet Cemetery? I mean, it's like a Stephen King book and movie, right? Like, I don't think I've really seen it. Or maybe, like, little parts of it. Like, I think that it's one of those things that I can, like, imagine. Okay, a lot of Stephen King books, okay, or movies, I haven't read them, but based on the title and, like, what I think the energy of it is, I could literally make up my own, like, book just based off what I think it is. But then I would read it and be disappointed. No offense to Stephen King, I don't know if he's, like, living or dead or anything, but, or anything. Or neither, maybe he was never real. No, he's just, like, I don't know how to say it without being condescending. I was gonna say he's just an old man. Like, but he's still a person. Like, what do I even mean? I don't, like, he's just an old man. Like, but he's still a person. So yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, I was going to kind of say to myself, like, I should be, like, respectful towards his work because he has a lot of, like, stories and stuff. But one time I had a book that was, like, a Stephen King book. I only, like, it had, like, hundreds of pages, like 400 pages or something. I only read to page, like, 20 something because one story he had was just, like, super racist, like, super, super bad, like unnecessary, really, 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 really racist. Like, it wasn't even a part of the story, it was just, like, thrown in there. I was like, what? Like, you did not need to do that at all. You did not need to do that at all. Like, some of it, you know what I mean? You know, when it's, like, you can kind of see how maybe from a certain character's perspective, something is, like, attempted to be a part of the story. This wasn't even that. It was just, like, thrown in there out of nowhere. So, I don't know. Like, based on the title and overall theme, I'll always think it's something, like, super mystical. And then even if it is, half of it is just about, like, old men talking to each other about beer or, like, chewing on cigarettes or how ugly somebody is. Like, and, like, why are there pages and pages and pages of that? Like, I don't care about beer, people chewing on cigarettes, or how ugly somebody is who's not a real person. Or how many ex-husbands somebody has even though they're not a real person. Like, a lot of these pages and pages and pages are used to, like, roast people that are not real people. So you're just feeding your mind, like, ew, I hate that type of person. Ew, I hate that type of person too. Ew, I hate that type of person. Like, what? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I understand, like, a funny statement here and there, but when it's always roasting some type of person who's not real, so it's like an imaginary, like, setting up more stereotypes situation. But, like, the theme will be like, oh, there's this fog that, like, melts people's bodies, or, oh, there's, like, I don't know, what's Pet Cemetery? I don't know. Like, a cemetery where all the pets just crawl out of it and, like, they're alive now or something. Like, that sounds cool. I haven't read that one, but, like, that's what I think it is. Like, that sounds cool. But some of these are, like, you read it and it's like, and then I took my last sip of beer and I threw the can away and told my son to get another one. Like, what does that even mean? Like, nothing interesting. And then you turn the page and it's like, we used to have a horse. The footprints are not there anymore. And, like, okay, that sounds like something maybe I would say, but, like, not really. Maybe in the past, but, like, not actually. You know what I mean? But, like, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, where it's, like, you lean so far into one direction that it's, like, is that what everything is about? No. I'm not, so I'm not, like, I don't know. Like, I think he's, like, successful in the sense that, like, most people that write books are not known for having every book, like, turned into a movie, right? Or maybe not every single one, but, like, they're not, like, infamous for, like, oh, they wrote a book, you know, that's gonna be a movie in 2 years or something, or 10 years. Even, J.K. Rowling, like, the woman who wrote the Harry Potter series, even her, the thing is, yes, she's infamous for writing Harry Potter. Her other works that are not a branch of Harry Potter, or like a side quest of Harry Potter, whatever that's called, those are not so well known, like, globally. They're really not. But, like, Harry Potter's obviously way more infamous than her name itself, which none of Stephen King's work is really, like, more infamous than his name, you could say. But they're known for being turned into movies if you know his name and the work, which you kind of don't know one without knowing the other, which is weird. I don't know what's going on there. Weird, okay. But obviously you can know every single Harry Potter movie and not know who J.K. Rowling is because you care about the work so much that then if you start looking into the story of all of it, you find out about her and her life and stuff, if you want to, if you're, like, an extreme super fan. And, like, she might have 20 other series, or she might have one, or she might have none. And it's like, do people know for sure? Not everybody really knows for sure. Not everybody cares to know for sure. But they're like, oh, if it's a branch of the Harry Potter, like, franchise, then I'll look into it and I'll care about that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see the Stephen King works as, like, something I would want to read, because they would just stress me out and I find them boring. Because, like, just because something can make kind of an interesting movie in, like, an 80s, slightly racist, but not really, but, like, I don't know. Like, that kind of, like, is it? Probably not, but, like, I guess, kind of. It's, like, teetering on the line sometimes, you know? It's, like, kind of seems maybe, like maybe you didn't even mean it, but it does seem that way, like, at times, you know? Like, it's kind of 50-50. Like, I don't know. I guess it's more like there could have been intentional, like, inclusive things that just didn't happen. So it just seems weird. Because, you know what I mean? It's not like there's only, like, one category of person, but it's not even that. It's not even, like, a racial thing. It's, like, believing there's only, like, 2 personalities of people, but they're male and female. The male ones drink a lot of beer. The female ones just have a lot of husbands, and everybody can talk about each other because it doesn't matter. Right? Like, that's I don't know, it feels like that's what the whole script is, but if you're an animal, you're probably crawling out of a grave somewhere. I don't know. Which sounds cool, but I just don't trust that reading that book would be interesting at all. It doesn't. There's nothing, like, super legendary about reading about grown men drinking beer. It's like, it didn't not occur to me that you would, but, like, it doesn't matter to me that you do. I don't see beer as, like, this, like, oh no, they're so risky, they're 40 years old and, like, they're a little bit drunk in the middle of the day. Like, I think it's weird you're involving your child, but, like, I don't see it as, like, oh no, like, that's so crazy, don't they have a right to do that, but their wife is gonna be mad? Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I know that's how people see it, but, like, I don't care about that. It's never been something that, like, reading about that has never been something that mattered to me. Like, and making fun of the wife in the scenario has never been something that mattered to me. It's stupid. So much that I don't understand why somebody would be, like, that insanely interested in, like, reading the Stephen King books. Maybe they're for somebody who's at that phase in their journey, in their existence. I'm just way beyond that, so I would just die from boredom and not read it. Why did I talk about this for 9 minutes? I don't know, but I have to go get ready for work. I love you guys. Bye.